All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Washed Media HQ in Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Ruff.
Randy, can you throw Exhibit A onto the screen? I told you we're doing it off the rip. Have you guys seen Kristen Cavallari's new bow? And can you tell me why it is a mix of the last Bachelor that we met and young Dylan?
He does have Dylan-y vibes.
This is Mark Estes, a TikToker who's 24, I believe.
He's a certified snack.
Says it right
so
there.
So I'll take that as a compliment.
His biceps look huge compared to
He's 24?
yours.
He's way edgier than you.
How old is she?
Jay Cutler.
She's
good,
37.
bro.
She likes him young.
Not good, bro.
Damn.
Young, dumb,
Hey,
and
good
tatted
pull,
up.
Good pull, man.
She's our age, or my age, right?
She is.
Okay.
She is stunning.
There's a difference. There's a difference between the class of 2005 and the class of 2003.
He looks older than 24 to me.
Well, it's because he looks like Dylan.
Come on,
And Dylan's
man.
40.
I mean, that's good looking.
We
dude.
somehow turned this handsome guy we're comparing you to into
an old
an
joke.
insult.
Yeah.
Were you guys team Kristen or team LC?
I always liked LC for some reason, but I didn't I wasn't riding super hard for, well, actually that's not true.
Early on, LC. As the years have passed, definitely KCAF.
Well, season one, it was hard to not ride for LC because she was, less annoying than Kristen, less ridiculous than Kristen. But then Kristen grew into herself a little bit,
She's fantastic.
Yeah, and now if you don't like Kristen Cavallari, you got to do some soul searching yourself.
Got problems.
What's Cuts up to?
Probably hosting a deep platforms podcast.
Yeah.
Outdoors stuff?
I don't know what he's up to.
So every once in a while I'll go check out what the old Laguna Beach cast is doing.
He's also probably dating a 24-year-old just rocket.
Do you ever wonder what Dieter's up to?
Isn't he a bartender?
No.
Who's the one at South Congress Hotel?
Oh yeah.
No, that was Justin Bobby. He wasn't from Laguna
yeah.
Beach. He was from the hills.
I always get him mixed up.
My bad.
Yeah, come on, dude. You guys, come on. Get your head on
Whoa.
straight. There's a difference. What, David?
Jay Cutler has been linked to Bobby Altoff.
Really?
No, I made that up.
Oh, okay.
That'd be funny though.
That'd be tight.
That didn't seem like his type.
He was the reason they split up.
It wasn't Drake. It was just Jay Cutler.
Please no.
Anyway, that's my pop culture minute. Thanks.
Yeah, get this weird selfie off the screen.
His smile is just too perfect.
Yeah. You could have slid into her DMs, dog.
She doesn't want anything to do with me.
Why?
She's dating Mark Estes.
Yeah, dude. She's dating a 24-year-old.
I'm too old for
the
her.
bar's low.
I'm too old.
He's
dog.
24, dude.
He's a TikTok guy.
Think about the difference between you now and when you were 24. Yeah, you were pretty frat at both times.
I look better now than I did at 24. Not to brag.
I probably do too, yeah. But also, when you were 24 is a long time ago, so styles and stuff were different.
That's true.
Yeah, you were wearing parachute Brooks Brothers
If you were
shirts.
born when you were 24, you'd be able to drive this year.
She can't date a TikTok star. That's stupid.
She's a reality TV star.
Yeah,
That's more chops than a TikTok.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Well, dude, it's not just reality TV though, Dave. It was Laguna Beach, elite reality.
Arguably
television.
reality, scripted reality.
Yeah, that's probably a fair point. Yeah, if you go back and watch that, it's much different than the reality shows these days, where they're much more casual. They're straight up just they have sets set up. They have their first ever party in the same hotel where Sally and I got married. They do a black and white party. A lot of controversy surrounding who gets invited. And I was watching it recently and I was like, oh, looks just like the hotel. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I was very happy about that. But what kids are throwing high school black and white parties at luxury hotels?
High school's
Not
different.
us. Not me.
No, we were throwing field parties with keg shells that we stole.
We would get a keg and bring it to Under the Bridge. It was the name of our drinking spot. Just under an overpass, in a semi-wooded area. It was sick.
Didn't you call it Lagoon Beach?
Wait, why? Explain the joke. Will.
Lagoon.
Right. Okay.
Yep. It's like your goon cave.
Right.
Fucking Anthony Kiedis over here.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, Under the Bridge. It's an Under the Bridge reference.
Oh, I don't know that. I just know who he is.
How many points? I can't really talk based on how I did yesterday during Do You Know It? But how many points did Dylan get during the music segment yesterday?
I did okay. Like
You
better
didn't
than-
know, but you didn't even attempt to answer numerous.
Right. But for me, I did like okay on the music part.
I guess you're just gonna have to tune in to find out.
I'm music stupid. Y'all know that about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm good at some things I'm not. And that's
Hey, man.
music is one of them.
Okay.
That's crazy because you sing so well.
I know. Thank you for pointing that out.
It doesn't really check out.
It's a weird juxtaposition, really.
Yeah, it's quite the conundrum.
Not touching that one.
That's a conundrum.
Yeah. Or conundrum is how most people would say that.
That's what he said.
What?
Literally what he said.
Ready for my intro?
Ladies and gentlemen, the goon from Lagoon. The moment you've all been waiting for. Dylan Shivery.
That's good. I'll take that. That's a good intro. Got a text from our buddy Will over at Rowback.
Mm-hmm.
It's got my head spinning. He asked me a question about the Texas football roster. I'm trying to give him some good names. Got to be an NIL play, I would think.
Are you sure that's disclosable? Is the public going to be like, what are they going to do when they get this intel?
Dude, they got to get Tavondre Sweat.
What they're going to do is they're going
T-Sweats?
to go to rowback.com and use promo code BACKER20 for 20% off.
Dude.
He's off to the league.
Damn, they should have gotten him last year, and then
I've been
like,
sick.
and then like when he would sweat in the shirt, he'd be like, "Hold on, what's going on?
That's good.
It's all moisture
That's
wicking.
good.
What's going on? This is crazy."
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the depth chart outside of the big dogs there.
I gave him some good names. Also, some handsome guys. Guys who will look good in a polo, a moisture wicking polo, that is. They got Bijan when he was at Texas.
I know.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good pull.
Real good pull.
I see you in more of the ads though.
Well, a lot of people say that if you want to move moisture wicking polos, you use Dylan instead of Bijan Robinson.
Didn't you say you were trying to get your Bijan this weekend?
Yeah, didn't you say you're trying to get a little mustard on that dog this weekend?
I didn't say either one of those things.
Big dog.
A little mustard on my dog.
Got a little mustard on my dog.
Imagine a world where
Imagine a world.
In a world where mustard's on Dylan's dog. Sorry.
remember when the Pop-Tart went in the toaster and then came out like untoasted?
I don't like where you're going with this, but yes, I do.
Like imagine a world where there's like a halftime show and it's just a hot dog wearing a suit and there's just mustard like shooting out from cannons on either side of him.
Or a big hot dog goes in like a makeshift grill, like a big grill.
Mm-hmm.
You lift it up and it's just a bunch of small edible ones that everyone could eat. Similar to the Pop-Tart. They all took pieces off of it.
Like little sausages?
Or just regular size hot dog. I'm talking like a human size hot dog goes into the grill. And out of the grill comes the little guys, like
Dude,
normal hot dogs.
We could have like 300 little Smokies around, just like yeah, let's
Little
go,
Smokies. Little
Dude, everyone
Smokies.
loves a little Smoky play.
Yeah.
Once you see someone take some little Smokies out of the groceries, you know you're about to get pigs in a blanket.
You put some little Smokies on a plate. I'm gonna eat a couple. That's the thing
The
about me.
Ross's Super Bowl party, they just had like a slow cooker full of like barbecue sauce and little,
Okay.
what are they called? Snookies?
little Smokies, dude.
Smokies?
What are you
Little
talking
Snookies?
about?
That's the Jersey version.
I'm not kidding. I ate like 14 of them.
Yeah.
Do you freak with pigs in a blanket, David?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
You told me you loved a P and a B.
Can you stop? Can you stop?
Pig in a blanket,
Things are moving
dude.
quickly for Dylan.
I don't know. I never know what to dip my pig in a blanket in. I never know whether to go ketchup or mustard.
Brown mustard.
Yeah, you can go brown mustard. Sometimes I do a little like spicy mustard.
Brown mustard. Usually spicy.
No, but I'm thinking when I hear brown mustard, I think of it being like a little grainy.
Yeah.
When I think of like that kind of spicy honey mustard, I think of it being smooth. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, Randy, you're Midwest. You know your mustards.
I don't know.
Don't act like you don't know your mustards. They have
I'm just doing a classic yellow and a ketchup, and I'm mixing it together, so it's both. And I'm dipping it.
Okay.
I don't like that.
That's bad.
If I'm gonna mix, I'm going. I don't know if what I'm about to say is gonna go over well. If I'm gonna mix, I'm going ketchup and mayonnaise.
That's fancy sauce. You don't know fancy sauce?
I know fancy sauce.
What's fancy sauce? Just that?
Yeah.
What's McDonald's sauce? The secret sauce. Isn't it mayonnaise, ketchup, and something else? Thousand Island? What is it?
I would walk 10,000 miles to
fall down at your door.
I would walk 5,000 more
It's a lot of walking.
just to see the. What's the next word?
We should
Be
probably
the
just do
man
announcements.
to
Be
walk
the-
500 miles to fall down at your door.
It does, whatever,
Something like
man.
that.
We get people get it.
Benny and June? Was that the movie? That seems like a Will to Freeze, John.
I've never even heard of this.
Is it a?
But if it's up my alley, it's up my alley, baby.
It's like
Let's
kind
go.
of like an early 90s, like cool grunge love story. I don't know.
Is it a
grunge,
musical?
Alternative. I don't know. No, it's not a musical. Dylan
Okay,
hates
because I don't want to
musicals.
show up to that theater and find out it's a musical.
I like to think that instead of the paper towels, El Gliz would be jump shotting hot dogs into a crowd.
It's good. Oh yeah. And yeah, that's good.
Jump shotting hot dogs.
Oh, Johnny Depp's in this movie.
You can't jump shot a hot dog too far.
All right, maybe
how
this-
far do you think you can punt a hot dog?
I could punt a hot dog. Let's see, 20 yards, 60 feet.
That's a low bar.
You cannot punt a hot dog.
Here's
Like
the
just
thing.
the dog.
The bun and the dog are going to separate once I punt it. Unless you tie them together.
There's no way it's going 20 yards.
Let's find the fuck out, David.
What did we do this with last time? Donut
A
holes?
donut hole.
And yeah.
I didn't go very far.
No, but you did throw one really hard.
I did. I threw one about 500 feet.
Dylan, Benny and June is a 1993 American romantic comedy drama film released by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer about how two eccentric individuals, Sam, Johnny Depp, and Juniper June, Mary Stuart Masterson, find each other and fall in love. Aidan Quinn also stars, and it was directed by Jeremiah Chechik. Does that explain it?
That's beautiful,
I
bro.
think I'm for sure going to go home and watch that tonight.
The Proclaimers, I'm Gonna Be. That is the song that we were singing.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. Oh,
I'm
Roger
out on
Ebert
that,
gave
no
it 3
offense.
stars out of 4.
We already brought up Do You Know It? It's a game show beyond the paywall. Patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast. Go find yourself some Randy hosting that little show for us. It was kind of a fun one yesterday, I guess.
It was a really fun.
Felt
one.
like the cards were kind of stacked against me, but we will endure. Bit Madness is upon us. Today is the technical last day of February when it's not a leap year. Happy February 28th to all who observe.
How are you guys celebrating Leap Day tomorrow?
Really just going about my business because I'll be standing on it.
Okay.
But Bit Madness will be beginning probably next week, I guess.
I think we got a little while because March Madness.
It'll
Yeah,
be
that's
March.
true.
Like
That's true. We usually
halfway.
wait a little bit. So at the end of the episodes when we do Bit Madness, we'll have a breakdown of the bracket that's put together by the listeners. Randy, can you explain what's going on right now? I think we're doing some seeding right now.
Yeah, we're doing some seeding. So if you go to Reddit, the circling back page on Reddit, there Schwarzington has put together just kind of like a, I guess, quiz it is, that he has all these bits together and then he just gives you 2 bits and you just do which one that you like the better. And then you just keep going through until you're kind of like sick of it. And just based on that, he'll give seedings on percentage. And if you have a bit that you didn't see, you can still comment on that thread to add something in, and he might add it in too. So we have bits in there. Add some more bits on Reddit. Go vote, and then brackets will be out soon enough.
We should have a circling back page.
What are you talking about?
Just kind of like a more sultry kind
Oh,
of
So you're
back
saying back
page.
page.
yeah,
Very cool.
escorts, things of that nature.
It-
What if we started a porn site called Circling Back Shots?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
Have you ever thought about it?
No. I certainly have
What if
not.
we started a basketball tournament called Circling Backboards?
Okay. Just everyone's just rebounding.
Where's the term back pages come from? Is that like in the phone book? It would be like at the very back, all the escorts.
Mhm.
I think
I was too young in the years of
Oh, I'm
phone
sure.
books that I didn't know what.
Oh,
that
here we
was.
Can we-
go. Cool guy.
Can we
never
list our
done an
Can we list
escort.
our voicemails number in the phone book? It's like advertisement. You know what I mean?
You got to think there aren't many phone books around anymore. Do they even make them?
What do
Yeah.
what do bodybuilders rip?
Yeah. What's the
That's why they're bodybuilders are keeping phone books in production.
Yeah, dude, they
the
have
God
to.
Squad when they show up to your school?
Yeah, dude.
They have to rip them
The
in half.
God Squad.
That's right.
They show up and it's just like, fuck, I'm so stoked on these oiled up dudes.
Can I give a circling back meetup fundraiser?
Please do.
So you have about a day and a half left, folks. The campaign will end tomorrow, February 29th at midnight. And you have until then to donate on behalf of your city to get a circling back meetup there. And again, all funds are going to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Washington, still in the lead by $990.
Commanding.
Seattle's in second place, New York, Atlanta, and then it goes down from there. This thing is not over. I mean, there could be a lot of movement this last 24 hours.
I have a question about the donations in the final moments. Does the Fundly platform that we're utilizing, does it cut it off, or are you going to have to monitor it? Because if somebody gets like a $2,000 donation in at 12:02, it shouldn't count.
I believe they cut it off.
Okay, that money should still go to St. Jude, but I'm just saying for purposes of
if you don't miss a deadline. But if you want to donate, like we can still make that happen some way. But try to get it in before that window closes tomorrow at midnight. Should be an exciting final day, I would imagine.
Meet me at midnight.
Right. Some big dog from Madison might be like, you know what, fuck this. They're coming to my town and just
Show yourself, KJ.
Drop a stack.
sitting there donating with you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, let them cook.
And we will put the link in the description of the bio of this episode.
The description of the bio.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
The description in the bio.
Hashtag link in
Just
bio.
in the description.
We won't
dude.
describe the
There's
bio.
no bio.
Dude, just tell them about
There's
it.
no biography.
We won't describe the bio. We'll just put the link there.
Sometimes I have trouble with
I don't
auto
know.
bio versus bio. I'm like, wait, which one's by the actual? Okay.
You get it. There'll be a link somewhere. You'll find it.
It's in the description of the episode.
Thank you.
There's
Why
no
did I say
link in bio,
Why did I
dude,
say
'cause you're-
bio?
'cause you're
I'm thinking
fucking-
Instagram.
Yeah, you're just so locked in.
I am. I'm locked.
Speaking of locks, let's talk about a little bit of hair real quick.
Oh,
That was a good one.
that's good, dude.
We love Nutrafol on this side of the things. Here's the thing. You don't have to choose between hair growth and our health. And here's the thing. Nutrafol's drug-free whole body approach promotes hair growth from within. No compromises, just better hair. Hair thinning is not inevitable. Take control of your hair's future before it's too late with Nutrafol's clinically tested hair growth supplement for men. Did you guys know that 80% of men will experience hair thinning in their lifetime? It's normal, but it doesn't need to be your fate. Being straight up with you right now. Get ahead of it with Nutrafol, a clinically tested hair growth supplement for men. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are physician formulated using 100% drug-free ingredients. Their patented technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sex life. That's huge. That's just big for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand with over 1 million people seeing thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding. They even have a wellness quiz. Remember BuzzFeed used to have those fun little quizzes you could always take? I don't even know if they still have those. But you can go to Nutrafol.com/men and take their fun little quiz for a personalized hair health plan based on your specific root causes. Inspiring stuff. Take the first step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/circling/men and enter code CIRCLING. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and hairstylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code CIRCLING. Again, that's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code CIRCLING. Got some concerns overseas, boys.
What's going on?
What's going on over there?
How long did it take you guys to fall in the Cape Middleton rabbit hole? Or did you fall into the Cape Middleton rabbit hole?
When I started seeing and or hearing rumors of BBL,
That's the best rumor.
I didn't fall in, but I kind of looked over at the rabbit hole. I was like, okay, there's some stuff in there.
I fell in yesterday, but I really got stuck in it last night. about 10 o'clock last night, I started just being on Twitter a little too aggressively, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go to every single tweet thread about Kate Middleton right now and read every single response.
How long does it take one to recover from a BBL?
3 to 4 months, it says, to completely recover. But like, you're not just sitting in bed the entire time, right? Like,
No.
I think it's just like you probably don't want to wear a thong for a couple months.
Probably use a walker for a little bit, until your stuff settles in. You can start using your butt, fully.
I just don't know if she's getting a BBL like the internet's alleging.
Can you
Right?
What does it
Imagine
mean to use your butt fully?
Can you imagine if a member of the royal family shows up with just a
Just a
dumper,
fat ass.
just a fat? Yeah.
Doesn't Pippa have a wagon, low key?
It's it's not wagon territory, but it's a nice backside.
You're the Pippa guy, dude.
I love Pippa.
Have you DM'd her?
I haven't DM'd Pippa.
Then you're not a Pippa guy.
Okay.
She's getting a BBL. Oh, we can't do it.
That would be so funny if
Okay.
that was actually
the 12th of September. Okay. I'm going to read you guys a little timeline right now. Okay.
All right.
Jingle. Fuck. Really thought I was getting the theme song for Touching Base.
It's all right
now.
man.
A conspiracy podcast beyond the paywall. September 12th of last year, the Princess of Wales reveals a finger injury that she allegedly suffered while trampolining with her children. Seems fine.
Okay.
The 5th of October, the Princess of Wales still has 2 fingers bandaged together. Okay, she broke some fingers.
Pretty common
It's hurt.
treatment.
December 22nd, an official Italy trip is announced for the Duke and Duchess of Wales, scheduled for early 2024. Christmas. The Duchess of Wales and her children are last seen at the annual Walk to Christmas services at Sandringham. I assume that's where they spend their Christmases. December 28th. An ambulance with a police escort leaves Sandringham, I don't know, where the royal family spends Christmas every year. January 6th. Dylan, your favorite day.
Stop.
Several UK gossip rags report that apparently the Waleses have furious rows, arguments. They throw things, and he is a shouter, has a temper, and throws tantrums. On the 17th of January, Kensington Palace claims the Princess of Wales had a not cancer-related abdominal surgery the day before and will be in recovery till early April. Prince William visited her on January 18th. And then things just kind of go south from there. They start to have on January 28th, a Spanish journalist claims that the Princess of Wales is in a coma, citing an unnamed palace source.
A coma.
A coma, Dylan.
It's not a coma.
It's not good. And so, like, ever since then, people have been, like, really trying to figure this out. But even though, like, Kensington Palace has responded to all this, they haven't actually, like, just posted a photo of her, which seems like you could just do that. As someone pointed out, they showed a photo of Philip before he died, and they were like, if they can let this thing get on the internet, why can't we just see a photo of Kate Middleton?
Sounds like she's gone, girl. It's a callback. Give me a point, Randy.
So
Not
what are
that
some,
I need it.
other than the BBL, which is probably not the case, what are some other theories that are being tossed around?
That she's in a coma.
That's it?
That I don't know. Like, it's just like there's a lot of just questioning everything. Just where they, like, I don't know.
Maybe she's in Peru with doing like on an ayahuasca journey or something.
I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, maybe, like, it's possible. But like, what? Like, how do you just have her like be completely out of the spotlight right now?
Has anyone made the what's David Miscavige's wife's name?
Shelley.
Has anyone made a Shelley reference yet?
Yeah, she's been missing since September 2007.
A long time.
That's a long time.
I don't
to
mean
just
to
be
laugh.
off the grid.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's a long time.
Hey, I don't think we're gonna find her.
Her last public appearance was at her father's funeral, January 2007.
Okay, is anyone investigating this?
Dude,
It's so bizarre.
the church has said she's accounted for. We're good.
Oh, we're just gonna take your
Yeah,
word
we're
for
taking
it?
it. Well, I mean,
Yeah, they're not sketchy at all.
They're tax free.
Okay. That means I have to
Fuck.
tell the truth. Oh, she's here. We just don't want to show her to y'all.
Like the royal family doesn't have a great track record when it comes to dismissing, future,
Shelley Miscavige.
queens.
Hey, you can't find a recent picture of
Why is
Shelley
that?
Miscavige.
What?
Like, who are you referring to?
Lady Di?
Mm.
Shelley might be gone.
Yeah, I think Shelley's dead. Some dark stuff when you think about it.
She must have
man.
known too much.
They got rid of her. They just like, she's out. She's gone. She's out of here.
You know who's a Scientologist?
Brett?
Michael Pena.
Who's that?
He's the good cop in Narcos Mexico.
Oh, is he really?
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
since like 2002.
Oh, he's also in Eastbound.
Yeah.
He's the Mexican baseball team
he's
owner.
he's funny.
He's great.
Yeah,
He's Kiki.
Claire
in,
Danes.
yeah. Kiki Camarena.
another
in
one.
Narcos.
Yeah,
Great.
all-time name. Kiki Camarena is a great name.
Rest in peace.
That's disappointing.
Some argue
Yeah,
may have been
yeah.
set up by the CIA.
Like, if you're a high-powered individual in the Church of Scientology, you have to at least like start asking, like, so okay, like, what's going on with Shelley?
Where's Shelley?
Yeah, hey, is Shelley gonna make an appearance?
Oh,
here?
don't worry. She's accounted for.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I'm,
really?
I'm
'Cause-
I'm meeting with all the elites right now, and I'm not seeing David's wife here.
Hey, man, I haven't seen her in like 15 years.
There's just an empty seat at the table everywhere
Yeah.
they go. Like, what's the
is he just making excuses before every group dinner? Like, oh, she's
her
not
st-
feeling well.
Her stomach hurts. She
Um,
got a thing.
Babysitter canceled. I'm just gonna come. I don't want you guys to have to like eat alone.
Maybe she's just binge watching Yellowstone.
Dude, she could be.
If you Google her name and go to images, there's not a recent picture. It's wild.
Yeah, they didn't have iPhones when she disappeared.
Oh my god.
Well, they did. They just had
The
the first
iPhone
iPhone
They
one
had
came out.
the Uno. It had
Holy shit.
1 megapixel on that camera.
That's so
Did it?
weird.
Maybe.
I don't know if that's good or bad. How many megapixels is lit?
I don't know.
Oh, thanks, dude. Guy
You're
wants
the-
us to get a new
I
camera.
don't know if I feel
You're
like
the
you
camera
should-
guy.
I feel like you should know this,
Wow.
Randy.
No, I don't know every camera.
I have concerns about our video department if we don't know megapixels. I don't know what's happening to Kate, dude. I'm worried.
That BBL is gonna be hitting though when she finally pops up.
They need to do another season of the Crown if like shit's popping off like this. We had the Queen die very suddenly. We have Prince Charles getting the throne and within a year getting diagnosed with cancer, which is like I saw someone say something like, "Can you imagine prepping your entire life to become king, and then within a year you find out that like you potentially have pretty bad cancer?"
Why are his fingers
Heavy
so
is the
fat?
head that wears
It's a
the crown.
disease, I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean his fingers look like shit.
All I'm going to say
You
is...
can make fun of the King of England; he'll be fine.
Okay. What the Toby Keith thing backfired. You can understand I'm a little gun shy right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I
say
get
it.
it.
Might need to see the booty.
Of
Yeah.
Kate,
Yep.
dude. If she emerges from this and she isn't missing for as long as Shelley Miscavige is, it's going to be lit to see her first public appearance.
Holy fucking fuck.
What's she rocking to show that dumper off?
I don't know,
Like a tasteful.
like Victoria's Secret, like sweatpants short things.
I don't know, man. Maybe some cutoffs.
Her first appearance is in volleyball shorts.
some Daisy Dukes.
You're like, okay.
I hope she's okay.
Well, yeah, I do too. I liked her. I thought she was one of the good ones.
Hope she didn't get miscaviged.
She seems kind of entertaining.
She doesn't say a whole lot, right?
I don't know. I don't really follow the royal family like I used to.
You're the guy.
No, I'm
You were
not the guy.
following
I'm
them
definitely
pretty closely.
You're the
like
American
6 months
correspondent.
I'm
ago.
not the guy anymore. I unfollowed Town and Country across all social media, so I don't
Well,
get
that's
I don't get my
breaking.
regular updates.
How did you
That's
not write a
big
column
news.
about that?
I did this long ago.
Okay.
All they were doing around the coronation was reporting about the coronation.
Are you
And
on
it was
Southern
like,
Living now?
yeah, dude, I should get in Southern Living. Yeah, I'm downsizing.
That's okay.
Scientology, man. It intrigues me so much.
Maybe a little too much.
I just like I can't believe people do this.
There's a new. They just got the new Church of Scientology in Austin.
Where is it?
I don't know.
The old one was on Hancock.
I would think they redid it.
Oh, so they just rebuilt. The
Yeah.
same
Do you know how
building.
many Scientologists there are in Austin per the report that I read? 44.
There's no way.
Not 4,400, just 44.
44.
It's got to be at least triple digit.
I mean, convincing 44 people to join your cult seems like a solid pull.
Is Hancock? Where's the one? I thought there was one on the drag.
I've never
Or
seen
is that the
one.
Mormon church?
I've never seen.
know they're
that. I don't
different.
know.
I thought there was something right there on.
The one on Hancock was very unassuming. It's just a building in a strip center that said like Church of Scientology on it.
Well, the Scientology stuff is all a real estate play, isn't it? They can just snatch up all this real estate tax free and like deal with that. I think that's like part of it.
Kind of like China.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
That's smart if you can do it, man. If you can pull it off. If you can get that tax exemption, you're buying up shit.
How does that work exactly? Explain that.
You don't pay taxes.
It helps the economy.
You're exempt from paying taxes, is what that
Really?
means. Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah. In layman's terms, yeah. Don't pay them.
Lehman Brothers went under.
Why is Tom Lehman talking about taxes?
He was Team Sweat Boy.
Was
He's
he?
a sweaty fucker. Yeah.
I met him one time.
He was a sweaty fucker.
He had tan too. Looked great.
If you can offset the sweat by being tan as fuck.
Tan guys get away with sweat. If
Yeah,
you're pale
because
and
it's like,
sweaty,
oh, he's
you
look
look
at him. He's
sickly.
tan. He's in the sun all the time. Like, of course he's sweating.
If you're pasty and sweating, it's like, oh, you fucking okay?
It's like, you got to get outside more,
How much
dude.
did you drink last night? Like, I didn't drink at all. I'm just pale.
It's so true. You got to have a little tan if you're going to be a sweat boy. Otherwise, you just look like you sit inside all day.
Sitting sideways.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know
too.
if that correlates.
Some chicks dig a tan guy with a little swamp ass.
Mhm.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, like a little stank on it.
I don't think that's accurate.
I'm done being insecure about swamp ass.
Just
no,
own
it's
it,
kind of
dude.
the way.
On the golf course. I'm going to be clear. That's only on the golf course. If I'm
Me
at,
and Will
if I'm at
read
Lil
that.
Woodrow's and I see a little strip forming, I'm probably Ubering home and not talking to
Yeah.
anybody. Bye-bye.
I had some powder blue Brooks Brothers shorts that I wore in college, and one time I looked at them from behind in the mirror. I was like, oh, I wonder how long I've just been this guy.
We're at a bar in July and Will just disappears at 4 o'clock. Like, where Will go? Like,
You know where I am.
oh, okay.
You know where I am.
There's got to be a name for that. That's not quite the Irish goodbye.
He's
It's got to
changing
be
his-
like the
He's
what's
at home
the
changing
sweatiest.
his drawers.
One time I was sweating at a 4th of July party and I was like, I got to go to the bathroom and like wipe my face off. I can't stop sweating. It's just dripping everywhere. Go in, there's no mirror in the bathroom, so I just take some paper towel and I just do one of these and like wipe my face. I go back out to the party and this girl looks at me and she goes, "What's all over your face?" And it just had like little parts of the paper towel like stuck to my fucking face. It's like, cool.
There was an episode of Robin Big where Big he had a problem with swamp ass and he made what he called a man pond.
See, dude,
Oh, come on.
I would never get to that level, but I understand those
Yeah.
who do. I'm not going to fault someone for trying to remedy that.
Hey, what
funny.
if Roback just made some undies with their moisture wicking
Moisture wicking?
fabric?
I'd wear it. Patagonia doesn't make their old school Capilene boxers anymore. Roback could easily make something comparable with just their moisture wicking stuff.
I'd wear.
I need to cop Fritz a little dude polo from Roback using backer 20.
I probably have a few I can give you.
Yeah, I need.
That sounded
I want
condescending.
him to floss. No, dude, I'm all about vintage clothes from Dorn. Are you kidding, dude?
Dude, that's so frat.
Can we have them
No.
make a frat polo?
Parks has a few that he's outgrown. Is
Dude,
what I
let's
mean.
have him make a frat polo.
What does that look like?
Like with letters on it?
Yeah, I don't know if you could just do that.
No, with like. Should we,
Oh,
should we make like a circling back
like
like
a
frat
keg,
shirt?
Like a keg and a paddle
there's a
and a
paddle.
solo cup. And
Yeah,
some like nut huggers and shit like that.
yeah. Some 0-inch inseams.
Yeah.
Sick.
They can make that.
Just
bar
a
hat.
random rainbow flip flop that smells.
University bar hat.
Some Sperry's that have never
Sure.
been washed that people are like, dude, please don't sit next to me in this class.
Ugh.
One line of cocaine that you have to like search the entire shirt for. Just one.
Okay.
Just
All right,
one.
Sure.
Do you think anyone did cocaine at the Willy Wonka experience?
What if we did cocaine at the Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow?
This is so devastating. Like, how do you rebound from this if you're like the team that put this together? Does everyone get fired and like no one ever gets to work in event planning ever again?
Do we have images of like what they
Do we have
sold it
images?
as?
What type of
Put these
producer-
images
wanna
up,
see-
Randy.
I wanna see-
YouTube.com/circulating
No,
back.
do you have like the one that they sold it with, like the AI image?
I can get it really quick.
Well, these ones are definitely one.
This is not AI. This looks like they got a bunch of like frat dudes to like, they're like, hey, here's your budget. Your
No.
budget's like 12 grand. Can you put
No.
together like a Willy Wonka theme
I've
party?
seen better looking basement parties at fraternity houses than what they did at this. Like,
This is true
this is
shit.
a truly terrible, terrible thing. So this is I assume this is all to promote the new Willy Wonka movie, starring Timothy Chalamet, the God.
I think this.
Or do you think this is just like a one-off? Like,
This
hey,
is-
we're tapping into Wonka fever over here.
They're tapping in because this can't be sanctioned.
The AI image in this tweet that's linked here, like no one thought this was like a real thing, right? It looks like a poor AI image.
But like the thing is, like now with all these immersive experiences, like the Van Gogh exhibit and stuff like that, that stuff looks pretty cool in photographs. And if you see a photograph of something, you got to assume it's at least going to be like somewhat close. This is insane, though. This looks like a Disney thing that they like. It's a Small World.
Yes.
That was redone in 2023.
Which
But, like,
is sick.
You can't just have a pop up in Glasgow. I don't know if you've ever been to Scotland. It's a pretty modest place.
I have not.
Have you seen Willy Wonka?
Of course.
Okay. Why are there so many remakes?
The old one. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
I never saw the Johnny Depp one. I will
Yeah.
see this new one. I hear it's okay.
The one with the guy with the pointy chin.
Yeah, Charlemagne.
It's worth knowing that the unknown, actually, the evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls, he's not actually in the movie. In fact, he was just a character apparently ChatGPT made up, as they did with the script.
Did you watch the interview?
The unknown.
Or did you watch the video that he
What a
put
give
up?
up.
Did you watch the interview or the thing that he put up?
No.
Dude, so they
No.
hired this dude to be Willy Wonka. And he
Okay.
was like, that was my first red flag. Like, why would you hire me to be Willy Wonka? As he said, I look more like an Oompa Loompa, but not even like a main player Oompa Loompa. I should be in the background. And I should not be Willy Wonka at this exhibit.
He's selling himself a little short, maybe.
But then he was like, they gave me a 15-page monologue to remember and
That's
said
a
I
lot.
had to memorize this entire thing. And so he like memorized like this huge ChatGPT generated monologue about this stuff. And then he starts going into like the unknown, the enemy of this thing that doesn't exist in the Willy Wonka universe, has never existed. And ChatGPT just came up with it.
That's so lazy by ChatGPT.
Is this a bigger bust than Day Rage?
The like
People paid money for this.
the
and
the poster, whatever they called it, it's like just pinned to the wall there.
Yes.
It's real poorly
Yes.
done.
They bought that on like terratoys.com.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Dude,
Did they get a camel?
these
It's like
pledges
it-
are so fucked.
Looks like it's in like a private airplane hangar or something. What is this?
This is the
building?
event center in San Marcos.
Yeah.
This is you can rent this out for like $250. You're gonna go, you're gonna put a deposit down, you're not getting it back. You're gonna send the pledges there in the morning to clean up. They're gonna do a shitty job.
This is
They're
so
fucked
poor.
either way.
There's some lady who lives in Glasgow and she's now doing a GoFundMe and collecting money so that she can put on an experience that is more like what the AI generated stuff was, and people are donating to it.
Oh,
But now people are
no.
like, don't donate to this.
You
Like,
don't need
stop.
that. Just
Like-
go see the movie. There's 3 versions of the
it's
movie.
okay.
You're saying people are going to go to Firefest too. Like,
Can you imagine paying 30 pounds? I think they are quantifying this in like for this. It's like $45.
Kids were given 1 jelly bean and a cup of lemonade.
One jelly bean?
Can you imagine going to a chocolate factory and leaving with a jelly bean and lemonade? Fuck off.
Yeah, where's the chocolate?
The unknown took it all into the walls.
Mhm. I would for
It's so lazy. It lives in the walls. Okay.
for that much money, I would expect like like the river and shit. You know, I
Yeah.
want something moving in there.
well, I think this, the bottom right one here, like this looks like an actually good piece. If they did all of the stuff like this, and that's the Chocolate River right there.
I agree. I agree. Like that actually looks like it has potential and could go somewhere. It's not good though.
That big old gummy bear is pretty cute.
Is there just a random bounce house?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Parks' birthday was, or Rhodes' birthday was way more lit than this, Dave.
Parks.
Straight
had
up.
Remember, Parks had the big dinosaur.
That was sick.
That was sick.
That was
Oh,
so
yeah.
sick.
That's much better than this.
Yeah.
I would have been more excited to pay $30 to go to that giant
Hell.
blow up thing you had.
Fritz had a margarita machine.
Yeah.
He was turning off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thought about charging a cover. It's frat.
Yeah, I like the idea that Kate Middleton's somehow involved.
Do you
And
think
no-
they had to
and Willy Wonka?
reallocate the funds
Is,
from this event?
Just her
to-
security detail.
Yeah.
is this a picture of her?
No, that is a very, very. That is so bad.
This girl is never going to recover from
She looks
this.
thrhrilled to be there.
That's
she-
so sad.
She's
No
already
pictures.
well known over here. Can you imagine how well known she is in Glasgow right now? It's not ideal.
That's a bad science experiment. There's just a bunch of beakers, not even a Bunsen burner.
She looks like she's making meth.
I saw some Let's Cook memes going around.
This
with
is a meth play.
This is bad. This is not 99% pure.
I like now
This
that
is
I'm a
some Gale
father,
shit.
I imagine sending Fritz into a situation like this, and if I saw her standing there, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not going to stray too far."
Yeah, I don't want my kid talking to her.
Mm-mm.
I definitely don't want my kid near the unknown. I don't want my kid going into the walls.
No.
So like, does he? Okay, I got to dig into this more. The unknown, is it like he lives in the walls like McConaughey in Interstellar situation where he's like in like the fourth dimension,
The cupboard.
the cupboard, and he's just watching shit, and then he just pops out time to time like
I think it's more like a Bruno situation.
We don't talk about
I'm
Bruno.
going to talk about Bruno.
okay,
Not the
not the
one-
bike.
Yeah, not the bike. The Disney movie.
That bike
Encanto.
better not be a part of this immersive experience.
Bruno from Encanto.
You know what we're talking about, Dylan?
I do, Dave. Yeah.
If they did like Harry Potter and they just did that in Scotland, like you don't really even have to do much. It just kind of feels like that.
Oh, I've seen the photo, Will. This is the first time I've seen the guy. who
Willy
played
Wonka?
This is not good.
No, doesn't he? And no offense to him, he's right about his assessment. He does look more like an Oompa Loompa.
He looks amazingly Scottish, though.
Yeah, that's what you want. When we were in Edinburgh, it felt like we were in a Harry Potter film the entire time. It was great.
I've never seen Harry Potter. That still sounds sick. I know.
I legitimately want to go to Harry Potter World in
Me too.
Florida,
Let's go.
like real bad.
Play some golf.
I'm excited for Fritz to be old enough.
Let's not bring the kids. Let's just go.
Just go to Harry Potter World and vibe.
Let's do a fucking meetup there.
Is this the Willy Wonka guy?
That's Willy Wonka.
Yes, it's him.
Do they have a swingers on Main version of Harry Potter World?
Probably.
Harry Thotter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Okay.
know. I haven't thought about this. You know, if they did this like, so you know, we got Firefest 2.0.
Oh yeah.
If they run this back, and I lived in Scotland, I might be interested in going just to see how shitty it could possibly be.
I do kind of think that the person that was in charge of this might need to do a little jail time. Like a week.
Did people get refunded or anything, or is it?
I don't know if they're getting refunded or not. I don't think they are. I would request one. I'd probably flag that on my Amex bill.
This lady, she looked like she got high in her own supply.
She did.
She ate too many gobstoppers.
Yeah.
Be careful. She might turn into one based on what we know about this factory.
I want it now.
Did you read the book?
No.
I heard you read like part of it and then stopped.
I read the whole thing. I liked Roald Dahl.
I didn't know there was a book. That's a fun fact about me. There's
Dude,
a Willy Wonka book.
It's crazy that I'm the first person to ever start a book and not finish it.
It is weird. Yeah.
I did that a lot in high school.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe people that read like a book a week.
Never had that problem when I was reading those nudie magazines you were sending me.
You're reading the whole thing?
Cover to cover.
Cover
Dude.
to cover.
A lot
How
of
dope
fit.
was it that Billy Madison just had a nudie magazine day?
Yeah, it's nice.
Like,
Nice
he
to know
just-
exactly what day it's coming.
He just goes down to the mailbox and he knows inside of that mailbox it's not going to be bills. And if there are bills, it doesn't matter. You're a trust fund kid. There's just nude magazines.
It's a good life if you can get it.
Really? Then Norm MacDonald and that other dude just come over and hang out by the pool.
Is Playboy back in the game with the nudity? And then they stopped for a minute.
Yeah, I
Do we
think they're having
know?
a PR nightmare though. I think ever since Hef died, like I don't think it's been good.
Ever since they went after TFM for like
Mhm.
50, whatever it was.
They stuck TFM for a little bit. Yeah.
You know,
Good for them.
that's when you knew they weren't doing well, when they were just
Yeah.
tracking down people.
If you go to
Allegedly posted
totalfratmove.com, there's an article and they're using a Playboy photo in it. And I want to email them and be like, if you guys only
Really?
knew how much TFM originally had to.
Did they just like reverse Google search all their pictures and like
Yeah.
find out where they were?
There's companies that just with copyright attorneys, that's all they do.
That's so lame.
Yeah.
For a company like Playboy, I understand why they'd be aggressive, but like they're desperate. They were desperate at that time. They had to be.
Their
The funny
initial
thing is, the guy who wrote that one is now, we won't have to shout him out.
A
but
nude
he's lawyer
model.
Dude.
A nude
He's-
model.
Well, no, he's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. Yeah. Shout out to him.
There are a lot of fit bods in those photos.
That is
Okay.
true.
Yep. You're right.
Definitely some fit bods in there.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned fit bods, dude.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Fitbod real quick. The essential workout that you really need is Fitbod, baby. At home, at the gym, wherever you may be. It's a fitness app that creates completely personalized workouts that adapt as you improve. So whether you're a seasoned gym goer or just starting your fitness journey, Fitbod will push you to make progress. It's like having your own personal trainer, but better. It's cheaper, and you can work out anywhere with or without equipment, and it's easy to build a custom fitness plan that works for you. These guys have so many videos that you can go watch. Over 1,000 demonstration videos. Can you imagine if you try to do all those at once?
That's probably too much.
Exactly. So think about having to do those all separated. There's plenty to work with right here.
That's
my
true.
friends.
It's a good way to explain
A
it.
good way to look at it. Yeah, for sure.
They create a personalized workout routine based on your goals, fitness level, and available equipment, and then it adapts as you improve. So each workout will be challenging and push you to make progress. It even tracks your muscle recovery so you can avoid burnout and keep up your momentum. And it's fine-tuned by experienced, certified personal trainers to bring the best practices and exercise sciences to you. Learn movements the right way. Add Fitbod to your workout essentials. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app for free at fitbod.me/steam. That's fitbod.me/steam. Put my man Zuck up on that screen.
Zuck gets a lot of play on this program.
Well, yeah, dude, when you're on a heater like he is, he's so locked in right now. He
Is
does
he?
not care about anything other than just being alpha.
Dude, the grind never stops.
He
The will to
wants-
keep learning,
He
becoming
wants
better.
to be a little part of every subculture there is. Like he's just tapping into everything.
Why
Dude,
doesn't he
that's
buy
awesome,
Vice?
though.
He should buy Vice.
Just why?
They're the kings of like random subcultures.
That's true.
But if you're loaded, don't you want like he's probably ruining a lot of things in the political landscape and stuff like that anyway. But don't you want like the richest dude in the world going out and doing random shit and trying to find his purpose in life rather than like him? I'm glad he's just not going to space at all times. You know,
You know what? Good point.
go make a katana, dude.
Good point.
Fucking go get a micro niche hobby and enjoy yourself. He does have a suspiciously large layer in Hawaii.
Yeah, I just love how everything he does, while he's doing like, pretty cool shit. He still makes it look really nerdy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his video,
Yeah.
his swings.
Everything he does.
Yeah, I would
He's
like to see
overly
his golf swing.
cautious.
Honestly, his baseball.
Look how he's holding that thing. That's not how you do it.
I get that he's worried because the sword master's hand is fairly close, but man, that looks bad.
It does look bad.
Let's see your katana stroke, dude.
Is he forging?
Dude, I bet you it's much better than that shit. He's trying to forge, Dave. The guy's like, do it like this.
It's all
No,
about
dude.
tempo. You're supposed to be in a rhythm. He's not in a rhythm.
They're in a
No.
rhythm, dude. Look at them. They're going
Now he's
together.
getting- Now he's getting. a
If he was
rhythm.
at the fair and he had to do the sledgehammer game, there's no way he's hitting the bell. You know
The-
what I mean?
The other video that he put up is I think it's more hilarious because I'm sure it's showing how sharp the sword is, but without knowing what he's actually chopping down, it's impossible to actually like see. It looks like a corn cob.
He's also rocking some shoe warehouse Nikes with some jeans.
He just looks so unathletic at all times when he does this shit.
It's the nerd gene, dude. You can't shake
the
it.
nerd gene is way too strong with this guy.
He can't just like Brian Johnson himself out of being a nerd. It's not how it works.
That's true. He can't
Man,
shake it. No
Dylan,
matter.
this might change my take on whether you could actually fight him and win in the cage.
No money in the world is going to get rid of that nerd gene. I could take him. Is that what you're trying to say?
I thought maybe, with his jujitsu experience and some light training, he would have you. But man, I just have no faith in his ability to throw a punch. Just seeing him swing a sword or a sword.
Yeah, we know he got in shape and he did some training, but have you ever seen him throw a punch yet? Is that on video?
I've seen all I need right here.
Right.
Can you run that back for me, Randall? I just
Done.
Yes, no.
Oh, Zuck.
How's that the video you post?
You rich little fuck.
Yeah, I'd like to see the other vids that didn't make the cut.
That's not the sword he made though, right?
How do you know?
Forged by
You
fire.
can't swing another man's sword.
Can you not?
Think he crossed swords at all?
I don't know. Well, maybe. Maybe.
You think it's possible?
You ever made a sword?
I've never made a sword. I haven't had the opportunity to make a sword. I would love to though.
Not as much as Randy wants to.
If we get a katana sponsor.
Oh, that's a great
Oh
great
yeah,
point.
Randy's just like
Dude.
Sword
drooling
guy.
over there.
You do have sword guy energy.
Yeah, I want a sword very badly.
Do you have like nice cutting knives in your kitchen?
No,
I feel like you could really get into that.
not much of a chef, but I would be a warrior.
So you want to kill people, but you don't want to make food.
Not much of a chef, but
Okay.
it would be a warrior, he says.
A little creepy.
The Last Airbender.
These shoes are funny too.
The Last Airbender.
Oh,
That's good.
Comedy Point. Thank you.
Man,
Take that one.
that Netflix show is getting roasted by the fan bases. Anyways,
Have you guys seen the Shogun show on FX?
I'm going to
just-
start it.
It's getting real good reviews to the
Really?
point that I think your boy might dip his toe in. Just saying.
What's it about?
Hard to say. It looks like there's a dude in a prison.
Okay.
Looks like a white dude in a prison.
Is it Epstein?
It's not Epstein. I don't know if he's killed with all the cameras off, but I haven't watched the series yet, so it could happen like that.
Premiere today?
I don't know.
Does anybody have the Brett Epstein didn't kill himself video on their phone?
It's somewhere.
I need to find that.
It's somewhere.
I think about that every now and then.
Shout out Micah's sectional couch.
It's a nice couch.
A lot of good times there, especially during COVID. Can we talk about Wendy's?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I don't like this, man.
Why would you?
Most people don't.
I don't understand why you would ever talk about this. I've always just assumed that fast food places have different prices in different geographic areas just based on, the local economies.
Is that not the case?
Well, like if that I've always assumed it was the case, so why would you need surge pricing? Just raise it and like make your square cheeseburger, make it $10 in New York and make it $3 in rural Alabama.
But this isn't about where they're geographically located.
I know.
Right? It's about what the times they're the busiest.
There's no way I'm going to go to a place that raises their prices during their busy time.
No.
What was
The fact that I'm willing to wait is like showing my brand loyalty. I'm not paying extra.
If I go at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, is it going to be lower than like typical retail price, or is it just is a baseline their regular price?
That's
You
a
know what I
great
mean?
point.
Dave, were you
I don't
about to bring
know.
up beer exchange?
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Beer exchange, yeah.
Where it was, surge pricing on beers. And it was like, well, I'm always going to, I'm not,
I'm going to choose the cheapest beer.
especially at the point in my life when those beer exchange places were popular, I was always going to order the cheapest beer they had. I didn't care if it was a blueberry sour.
They had a live ticker, like
Yeah.
above the bar.
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's
And
kind
I was
of a-
always like, okay.
It's kind of a fun concept until you're there. You're like, wait,
I just want to drink a beer.
why does this Yingling cost me $16?
Because
Yeah.
those,
Oh,
two,
'cause
those two
everyone's
guys in
buying
the
them.
corner just ordered one.
Yeah.
Do you get locked in if you start a tab and you start drinking Yingling? Like, are you locked in at that price for the rest of your tab?
I don't think I ever spent much time there. I think I was in there one time.
I went there once.
You know, it's a great experience when you don't realize that you're at happy hour and then you get the tab and you're like, oh shit, it's happy hour.
That's good. That's good
It
shit.
happened the other day and I was like, oh, awesome. Just saved $3 a drink.
What's the most you would spend for the spicy chicken sandwich? Assuming you're very hungry.
If I'm very hungry, I would spend, I don't know, $13, $14 on it.
Just for the sandwich.
It's a damn good sandwich.
It's a good sandwich. It's not huge.
Currently, the spicy chicken sandwich is $5.79.
Yeah, I'm not going over $6.
I'm not going over $8 just because I know that I can go somewhere in Austin and get a
Yeah.
bomb ass chicken sandwich.
Hattie B's opens up today.
Dude, I'm sure it won't be overloaded with people.
If this model like catches on, it's gonna really stink, man.
Yeah, but I don't eat at fast food places enough at this point to like care.
It might not be just fast food.
No.
It's already very difficult unless you go to the place across the street to get a lunch under $10.
Flavia's Kitchen on South Lamar. The biggest meal you'll get for under $10.
And it's really good.
It's so good, dude. I dream of it.
And you can swing by and say hi to the boys while you're there.
Hey, tell him Dave sent you.
She's gonna be like, "Who's Dave?"
He's the guy
She
who
knows
called you
Dave.
a couple times.
Dave calls her.
We have,
Oh yeah, I forgot you got her number, dude.
They
We're
just-
call guy.
They just shoot the shit on the phone.
Yeah, she's usually like, I'm cooking. I gotta go. I'm like, all right, well, see you later.
All right.
I love Flavia, man. It is pronounced Flavia, by the way. I asked her.
I know. You started saying it Flavia, and so
Yeah,
I looked up how you pronounce that name on Google, and I told you
Flavia.
it, and you ignored me, and then I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna let him keep doing it.
Why did you want to put Italian stank on it?
No, that's
Oh, Flavia.
that's Spanish.
You
stank.
always put emphasis on weird syllables.
No,
and
that's
words.
Spanish stank. The second to last syllable gets the emphasis unless there's an accent mark.
I'm pretty
Don't call
sure
it
that's.
Spanish stank.
He said Italian stank.
I'm Italian.
Okay, but she's
Apologize.
She's
looking at the
Latin.
camera
I've
right
seen
now.
his 23.
She's
He's
Latin.
Italian.
I know what I'm doing here, all right? I know a little something. I
Listen
know a
to
little
this-
something.
listen
I
to
know a
this
little
dial
something about
back.
Spanish.
Listen to this dial back.
Rainey gave me a nod of affirmation over
No,
there.
he was giving a nod of he was giving a nod of affirmation
was.
that you always mess up your syllables and you
Yeah.
put emphasis on
You
the
put weird
words.
emphasis on syllables.
Yeah, I do.
You
I
talk
do.
with so
I'm
much
that guy.
emphasis.
Shout out to Flavia.
Major shouts, dude.
What'd you get yesterday?
I got a burrito.
I
And
know you-
here's the thing. I didn't order the plate, and so she just gave me the burrito, but I didn't have the heart to tell her that I wanted some rice and beans.
Hey, and while you're there, go stop by Wham Bam. They might just give you some shit
Yeah.
to take home.
We're
2 days in a
cooking
row,
over here.
Dave got something free from the bagel place.
What's going on?
We're cooking over here. It's great.
Who's ordering this?
Some guy ordered it and got impatient and walked off his order.
I'm like walking out with with 2 coffees, one for myself, one for Willie, and goes, "Hey, do you want this bagel sandwich, bacon, egg?" I'm like, He's like, "Yeah." A guy got
yeah.
mad that I was like baking other people's coffee, and he just left it. And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Boys ate it. The boys split it up.
I had a quarter of it. It was really good.
A
Very
woman in
cool.
Ireland lost more than $800,000 in an injury lawsuit stemming from a car crash after photos showed her launching a Christmas tree during a post-holiday competition and winning the event.
I got questions about this competition. We need
What
more
is
of
she
those.
doing?
This is a great competition. That is, yeah, like situation aside, I kind of love this idea.
She's really getting after it in this picture.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what the rest of her yoga pants say. There's it just says, "I just can't something."
I think it just says that.
So she's like, "That's goblin mode.
Those are goblin pants. Yeah.
What was
I just can't.
I just can't.
Like, I gotta get up, but I'm gonna not change today. Yeah, this is great.
I mean, what was the prize here? I see that she has a plaque, and she won the
no.
Irish International Tree Throwing Competition overall ladies winner. Nothing like she's hurling this thing, just spitting in the face of like her disability payments.
Yeah, you can't go after 800K, by the way. Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I was watching some show. I don't remember what it was, like a 60 Minutes type show where this dude got a house built for him because he was like disabled, and then like
Oh.
someone with a camera like showed up later on and he was fine.
He's in
Like
there
he was
doing
walking around
burpees.
like doing chores at his house. He wasn't in a wheelchair anymore, and then they took the camera of like, "Hey, what's going on here, man?" And he ran inside real quick.
That's
Did he get in the
narc
wheelchair?
And he got like in a lot of trouble for it. They built him a fucking house because he lied about a disability.
Remember Extreme Home Makeover?
Oh yeah.
They just raised the value of the home so much that families had to move because they couldn't afford the taxes. So fucked up.
Well, that's a really nice house. Thank you.
Like they'd be building the house and they get all like the community buy-in, and then Ty would be like, "No, I'm working on Ty's special project for the next 3 days," and it'd be like a fish tank.
They build those houses in like 36 hours too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was great. You gotta question the integrity of some of the structures that they built.
True.
Pledges did that.
I don't know,
for
based
us.
on the place that I've recently moved into and how quickly I think they redid this place. I'm finding a lot of things where I'm like,
Cut some corners.
yeah, probably. I think you painted over something here that wasn't supposed to be painted over,
Had some
but
unlicensed subs on the deal. Okay. Well, that's tough. That's sad,
She's
but
wild
she's
for
giving it
this.
quite the heave ho.
maybe she can just make a living doing that.
She's gonna have an OnlyFans in 2 weeks.
What is that? A Fraser fur?
Toss salad and
Bro,
scrambled.
Oh, that's more like
You
a
gonna rate it?
Norwegian spruce.
Dude, Dylan, Raider tree, bro.
Well, no tree skirt. Clearly, no lights, no ornaments.
It is airborne.
It is a real tree, however, so there's no automatic 1 point deduction. I'll give it a 2.8.
Okay.
Live
fine.
rating.
It's fine, not that bad.
Is it time?
I'm gonna catch a tanky break.
This weekend in fun, presented by our good friends. You heard us talk about them earlier over at Roback. Roback's cooking right now. You know they're doing well when they're reaching out to Dylan about Texas athletes. They got St. Patty's stuff right now. Talking a QZ that's navy blue with little shamrocks on it. I call them chamois.
Do you know what he told me?
What?
He followed up to my text and said they have a license deal with University of Texas.
Oh, that is great news.
This fall, you're gonna get some actual like Longhorn.
That is awesome
That's
news.
pretty big. I assume other schools will be included as well, so
You-
that's exciting.
You can see their Alabama stuff that they already have.
Oh, really?
On their site, so it's probably gonna be the same thing.
They're doing wild stuff over there, man.
They're doing great stuff. They've got obviously they have their awesome polos. The quarter zips for me are my go-to when I go out on the golf course every single time. The hoodie is an all-time hangover play.
Yes.
All-time hangover play.
The hoodie with no shirt underneath, just get that,
Yeah.
that soft material on your skin. Ooh.
They have their new their new crew necks, which are just like probably the softest material I've felt from them at this point,
They're
which says a
amazing.
lot.
They're so comfortable.
They've even got their joggers, the vests, everything. Go check them out. And if you go to rowback.com and use code BACKER20, you get 20% off your first order. Load that cart. Load that cart. Again, rowback.com. Backer20. Dylan, what you doing this
I
weekend?
got some exciting stuff happening this weekend. I'm playing golf, which is something I don't do too
Oh,
often.
I'm sorry, dude. You're going to be in a bad mood starting.
Why is Dave tucked in?
doing the rowback read?
He's different, dude.
Wow, dude, are you kidding? Get that dumper out of here. Maybe you're the one that got the BBL. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you're that thick. Anyway, I'm playing golf Friday. 2 of my friends
Backer
are turning
20.
40. And so we're celebrating by doing a 3-team, 15-person scramble at Great Hills Country Club. And I'm pretty excited.
That sounds so fucking awesome.
It's gonna be
like,
fun.
I love scrambles anyway. I love when you're playing with 5 people in a scramble.
Dude, it's gonna be a good time. And plus, me, someone who's not playing very well right now, a scramble is like that's the dream.
You're
All right, here's
still
the
going to
question.
turn in like a 40.
Here's the question.
The weather should be perfect.
Are you Ubering to the course?
I don't know.
You can't drive home after a 40th birthday scramble.
I know.
There's
I
gonna be
know.
so many beers floating around, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Have you plugged in your Bluetooth speaker?
Not yet. Oh, it's gonna be a situation.
Have you downloaded your Tropical House playlist?
Not yet. Will
Do you have any Lucy? Ready to rock?
you already know the answer?
Have you
to that.
marked your balls yet?
I've never done that in my life,
Have you cleaned off the club face of your wedges?
dude. I downloaded the Gin app. I did.
You finally did?
I
You
did
think that's
that.
funny?
Yeah, I do.
It's not funny, dude.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny.
No, because all your boys are gonna be like, all right, we're making. Have they already made the teams?
I don't think so.
We're doing a golf thing for my 40th, and you're gonna have to have a handicap.
For sure.
So you're not invited.
Hmm.
You can't not invite me just because I don't have a handicap.
Those are the rules. It's an officially
That'd be
sanctioned
so
event.
sorry if like I'm just left off the invitation list.
Randy's got one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put me down for a 15.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Oh, dude, I would love to put you down for something that I don't know you are.
You don't know. You know me very well.
A
So does
15.
Dave, for that
15's a
matter.
little generous.
I've known
The
Dave
guy's there.
since 2003.
15.
I don't know what. Maybe it's worse. I don't fucking care.
No, I'm making you play. If you're not gonna have an official handicap, I'm putting yours lower than mine.
Because we don't know how many pops you're gonna get. You
Yeah.
know? You might pop on this
Oh,
hole.
I'm gonna I'll be drinking some pops, all right.
Why'd you just brush your nose like that?
My nose itched. I don't know, itchy nose.
Had
It's not a cocaine.
you
thing.
understand
Hey.
the concern here, though?
Learn something on Saturday or Sunday. Dan hates Tropical House on the golf course.
Yeah, but Dan likes like
What does he like?
he listens like
I
Meek,
don't know.
he
I don't
listens like
know.
Meek Mill on the golf course.
Yeah, and it wasn't a Meek Mill situation.
No.
It was like 8:30 on Sunday.
Yeah, one time he just put on like hard rap, and I was like, dude, this isn't very relaxing.
is-
It's like a nice summer day. It's quiet out here.
Yeah, you save Meek for the back nine or like a Saturday or Friday round, like a party round. Sunday, you're just like out there enjoying the weather,
Yeah, I want some fucking chill
watching
shit,
Randy and
dog.
his fat little ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday, I got the little guy. Don't have firm plans yet. We playing some baseball for sure,
Ooh.
and just chilling, man. Max chilling. Dave, what about you?
So Rhodes got a baseball glove and like a little Nerf ball, and he wants to play. We try to play catch, but it's just me tossing it to him and it just hitting him. He doesn't know how to move. the glove. And he's always like, "Oh, you missed." I'm like, "Ah,
Dude, he should play with my son, who thinks that you throw the ball from the glove.
that's."
That's good.
And I
That's
get
good.
that
I
they're,
can
they're
explain it
very
to him, but
young.
he's just not grasping anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably, I'm gonna be in the little D. I'm gonna be in Duncanville. Where we're staying, and then we've got a wedding in Dallas. Rehearsal dinner Friday. Another black tie wedding, running the tux back.
Dude, back-to-back tux weekends for D-Man?
I gotta pick up my dry cleaning today.
It'd be the biggest flex ever if you had different tuxes for your back-to-back tux wedding.
I do have different studs. and cufflinks.
That doesn't move the needle enough.
But those were
No
such a
no one's
hit.
gonna be like, "Holy fuck! You see D-Man swerved?"
The gold ones were such a hit. I can't go away from them.
Your tux is pretty sick.
It's the same tux as yours, right?
Yours is navy.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know?
I can only tell when it's next to a black tux.
I thought we had like identical tuxes,
No.
but it's the
It's
same
the same
style.
tux. Same exact tux,
Same
just
cut.
different color. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're running that back. Rehearsal dinner. You ever been to Ocean Prime?
No.
Ocean Prime.
Almost fun. No, it's very excited. About
Okay.
that.
That's exciting.
Not the stunt, but
Gotta think they got some good
prime.
fish and meat there, huh?
All the fish is prime. Prime cuts only.
That's sick, dude.
Other than that, I don't know. That's it. I'll be back here Sunday. It's gonna be tough, man. I loved having that Friday Barrett's wedding. Gave me Saturday to be hungover, recuperate.
That was
Sunday was
nice.
great. This time I'm just gonna be right back in the fire Sunday, then back to work.
Yep. Not good.
Ugh.
It's gonna hit different.
Yeah.
I've got a weekend ahead of me, boys. For the first time ever, I will be at home with 2 children and no wife. Sally was out on a girls' trip this weekend, which means starting tomorrow evening, it's just gonna be me and the boys.
Oh, fucking boys.
I have several concerns.
Okay.
One of which is just, how am I gonna do it? I'm scared.
I believe in you.
I
You
can't.
got this, dog.
I've never done it, man. We'll see. No, I'm not too worried about it. It is going to be exhausting just because, like, toddler's already exhausting. Having just a little dude on top of that, also not exactly like a chill sitch. But I am pretty excited. I'm worried about meals.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a chef these days, and I've kind of not been cooking very much over the last like 2 years because Sally just loves cooking.
You can tell Brett to get some factors to your
Dude,
place.
I know. I've got some factors for me. That's my biggest concern. Like I've got all Fritz's food taken care of. I'm meal planning for that little dude. It's gonna be sick. But like for me, I've gotten to the point so many times where I've been like, it's solo dad night, and I've gotten them both to bed, and then it's like 8 o'clock, and I realize that I haven't eaten yet, nor do I have any food, and so I need to figure out something so I'm not spending like, I don't want to spend like $55 surge pricing on a Chipotle bowl DoorDash.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't know. I think I might set some stuff out in the lawn. Just get a fucking game going, run fives out there. Maybe I should introduce myself to my neighbors this weekend. Might be a good time for it.
We just knock on the door.
I don't know, dude. I feel like we don't know. I don't know any of my neighbors, and I feel like that's kind of fucked up.
No one
Dave-
like baked you brownies?
No, dude. I feel like our neighborhood's cold, dog. Isn't that kind of weird? I feel like growing up, I knew like the neighbors. I feel like I could walk up to their door and just like walk in and grab like a juice box. Like these days,
I don't want my neighbor knocking on my door to say hi. I'll see you in the streets. You know.
so my next door neighbor, day one when we move in, he's out there. He's pushing something. I think he's pushing one of the garbage things in, and I give him like a, "Hey."
Oh yeah.
Dude just looks at me and walks away. Dude gave me nothing, and I was like, "All right,
We got like-
tone set. You and I are not gonna hang."
Probably
This
from
fucking
California.
boner.
Probably from California.
I think he might be from California.
Dylan doesn't want his neighbors to knock on his door. Dylan just wants to have the police SWAT team in.
Just bust their
Yeah.
door down.
Do we have a resolution?
Yeah.
I
What's up with our man?
I haven't seen the guy yet. His
That's
door
it.
has been repaired, like I said. I haven't seen him. I
Is
haven't
the
heard
Zaw
him.
gone?
Yeah. It's been gone for a minute now.
Is there a less insufferable way to like introduce yourself to your neighbor? The neighbors across the street from us, I think I need to become friends with, because I stepped outside the other night to go take the trash out, and they were just blasting Moana soundtrack. And I was like, okay, they're either Disney adults, maybe swingers on Main, or more likely scenario, they've got a kid the same age as Fritz, man.
That's about probably.
So I was like, I
Probably
think
the
I
case.
think those are probably my target at this point.
It's funny that Dave made the California joke. I have noticed that Californians are not like as neighborly as Midwest.
they're not.
That's your problem here. Is you're from the Midwest and you just should be receiving the energy that you give, and it's just not the same.
Yeah,
Too many
like,
transplants. From all
It's
over.
so true though. Like, and I hate to say it, but sometimes you're walking down the street in Austin and through the neighborhood, and you could just look over and be like, "Oh, those people are definitely from California." Like, you don't wear that hoodie unless you're from California.
Like you're not going to borrow their leaf blower. They're not going to let you use their.
They
leaf
don't have a
blower.
leaf blower. I
Exactly.
don't have a leaf blower, but I need to get one. I'm
It-
ready. Ooh, maybe
it-
that's what I need to do. I need to go to Home Depot and stock up.
I can point you in the right direction.
Dude, should we do a video of me just getting suited and booted at Home Depot? Because I got to get some lawn maintenance equipment.
More saving, less doing.
Do the theme song.
We used to have it on there for spooky season. It might still be.
It's probably somewhere. Yeah. If you guys want to stop by, have a beer, maybe just do a wellness check on me.
Maybe I will.
I'm going to be tired.
Maybe Parks and I
I'm
will
going to be
come
tired.
through.
That 4 a.m. feeding's not going to feel very good. You know, I don't usually handle that one.
You'll be all right.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
All right.
That's all she wrote.
Fun times.
Everyone have a great weekend.
Remember,
That didn't seem genuine.
Fundly.
Fundly.com. Circling back, you'll find it.
It's in the description and bio.
The description of the bio.
Yeah,
Thank
click
you.
the link at the description and bio.
Yeah, we got almost $1,000 gap.
Fundly.com/circling-back-meet-up.
It's not a good URL.
It's not good.
It's
That's
not
why
good.
just find the
Not a
link.
good URL.
Let's do a redirect.
Yeah. Bitly that, dude.
Bye.